Hey there, welcome to the Luz Lumiere channel. Welcome to your Divine Love Spa. Pick a card. Pick your object, or a blue hair tie, a carnelian stone, a selenite stone, and a rose quartz. I have done some I Spies. There are some recordings of I Spies. There's a whole playlist. You can go there. If none of these resonate right now, don't force it, don't push it. Go to the other ones because those may resonate better for you at this time. This one is specifically for the intention of divine connections, so twin flamey types. I haven't done this before with the twin flame specifically in I Spy. But I was moved to, that's weird. Sorry, there's a deck that like wants to do a thing and I'm like, why would you want to? But anyway, pick your stone, pick your object, and I will see you in your object. Bye. Oh, also, I am recording this and I may have to shuffle off camera in order to give you enough time in your reading as opposed to spending time shuffling. So if that is not going to be a thing that you deal with well, with people shuffling off camera, this may not be the video. In fact, it's not the video for you. If you're okay with that, we may proceed. I have no stake in telling you something that isn't, like, what, why. Anyway, see you on the flip side. Bye. Hey, Selenite, honey, how are you? Welcome to your What Are They Thinking? Oh boy. Welcome to your What Are They Thinking? Let's find out what your divine counterpart, I suppose, your divine connection person is thinking. Goddess is representative of what the person is thinking. Thank you. I feel like there's one more in there, but I'm gonna shuffle off camera. All right. Okay. We're back. Lots of sidewaysy cards. So interesting. It's funny. Freya comes out. Radical acceptance in the alignment position. Dry desert comes out. There were some other animal oracles that came out. Seahorse spirit decided to be the one, and Seahorse says, "Watch and wait." Yeah. Meditation brings answers. Reconsider and ask your angels. So this, where your divine counterpart is, where is it? Is this where they're at or what they're thinking? Oh fuck. Where your divine counterpart is at and what they're really thinking is this is more so telling me where they're at. They're in a bit of a limbo space. They are in a limbo space. Yeah, that's really it. They're in a limbo space. Meditation, ask your angels, reconsider. These are all not entirely, they are what they are, in that ask your angels and meditation are all very sort of inner reflection. I'm thinking about this. I don't know what to do. I'm mulling things over, going back and forth. But the fact that all of these are pretty non-committal basically tells me your person is in a very non-committal place. Now, whether that is non-committal in terms of committing to you romantically or what, I don't think so. I'm not taking it as that. Where I'm taking this is where they're at, or even perhaps where your connection is at, and is in like a no man's land place. The dry desert is here to confirm that there's not much going on the surface, but there seems to be certain things happening in the non-surface, in the more so ethereal plane of this person. Right now is a time for major inaction. Yeah, not much is going on here. Watch and wait. Dry desert, this is my block card. This typically tells me I can't go any further, but here with this entire message of ask your angels, meditation brings answers, reconsider, it's like they're caught between a rock and a hard place and a cloud and a pillow. Like they're neither here nor there. It's a no man's land. There's tumbleweed and just, yeah, they're in a no man's land. So let me see if I can get a little bit more for you. So Freya says failure and disappointment are parts of life that few want to accept. Perhaps a job you want doesn't come through. A lover you thought was the one betrays your hopes and expectations, or maybe your kids are acting out. Maybe a long-term creative project didn't yield the success you so dearly hoped for. Or perhaps you were hurt by someone for no apparent reason. Goddess of war and radical acceptance, Freya says, have no fear, this is only temporary. Now is not the time to linger in perceptions of low self-worth. Your alignment task is to accept the truth wholeheartedly and see your situation exactly for what it is. She will bring you to a place of surrender where you have time to heal. Freya knows that you will emerge stronger and wiser. Only good will come of this. Trust the goddess. Freya is watching over you. She's the only definitive thing on this table right now as I'm looking at these cards. So what that tells me is your person is in a place where they're in limbo. This is the most limboest of limboest I've ever seen. They're neither here nor there. They're in a no man's land. I keep saying that. They're in a place where they're just not to say they're not present, but it's like someone can be physically there and going through the motions, but in their mind something else is sort of happening. Like they're a bit of a zombie, you know, neither alive nor dead. They're in that in-between space. Not so much in-between worlds, I wouldn't say that. I would more so say they're in a space where it's empty, it's nothingness, in order for them to sort of come to a place of, okay, where do I want to go? Where do I want to create? What do I want to create going forward? What is the move that I want to make? That's not the specific question they're asking, but they're in that sort of dark, darkness is feminine energy. They're in this sort of dark womb where they haven't been birthed yet. They're just kind of there. That's where this person's at. So I don't think it's a bad thing or a good thing. It's just it's a little bit frustrating, but it's also there's nowhere to go because no way has officially been decided, you know? So this is where you're at. I hope you enjoyed this. I'd love to hear from you in the comments how this resonated for you. And if this served you, I'd like to have you subscribe if you're into this. Check out the other videos for sure and see if I'm the reader for you. And we can hang out next time and check out the rest of my videos. And I will see you in the comments, okay? Keep your light on and good luck. Hey blue hair tie, how are you, honey? Welcome to your Divine Connection reading. Alright, so if you don't mind, I am going to shuffle off camera. If that is something that bothers you, you might as well click off the video because I need to use as much time talking to you as opposed to speed talking through your message. So I need to shuffle off camera. What else I need to tell you? We're gonna see if we can pull out what your divine what your divine partner, your twin flame, is thinking. But it may also tell us where they're at. Okay. What's that? We're back. All right. So, oh, what's that about? I feel like, all right, so this is more so telling me a story about where your divine partnership may go as opposed to what they're thinking. If this was what they're thinking, they may be giving themselves some time as it relates to your connection, seeing how things are in a year and wanting to work on themselves. They may be hoping that something good comes along the way, hoping that maybe this relationship may prove itself. That's weird. That's new. That's weird. But I feel like I'm getting an essence here of someone who would be wanting to work on themselves and wanting to sort of use the year to prepare themselves or use the year to see how things go, to gauge things, but not right now. If this was telling me a story more so about your connection and where it's at, it's looking good in a year. I know, difficult, right? Yeah, it's looking pretty decent in a year. It could be less than a year. It could be, 7 months at the very least to a year. Okay, 7 months to a year before things begin to perk up and enter into a state of happy surprises, glowing up, and feeling good about this connection, as in between the both of you, or even for your partner. Yeah, for your relationship, either way, it's kind of seeming like, I think for the both of you, things will be looking better, or your connection will be, something will happen in a year, because this is also unexpected visitors. So something will happen in a year. Who wants to talk to me? There you are. But as far as anything happening anytime soon, no. So you might as well use this time to also work on yourself. If this is like your twin flame, then, you know, as mirrors of each other, as sort of light and shadow, yin and yang, negative and positive of each other. And by negative and positive, I mean, like, you know, when you look at a camera and you take the inverse of the picture, it has that, like, the negatives that get developed into pictures. That's what I mean. So as those kind of counterparts to each other, your counterpart may be working on themselves, and it seems like that would be something that you may need to be doing as well, for you to be connecting to yourself. But this is seeming like your partner, since I was mainly asking about your partner, but it seems like also the connection came out here, that you will both be well served in tending to yourself, tending to your personal garden, tending to your insides, because along the way, is it along the way? Along the way, it seems like around 7 months to 12, 7 months to 11, that's interesting. 7 to 11 months, things may start looking a little bit different between the two of you. Yeah. Okay. 5 of Wands. To me, I see twins here, because they are twins. This is the side of the 5 of Wands I don't take too seriously as far as like fights. This is more of a fight to me. This side is more of a, it's more of a, like, something passionate exchange, a meeting of these two people standing on guard. Interesting. The Star in reverse. You guys may be separated right now. You may be separated right now. And by the have you, I don't feel like you've been separated for a year. If that's your story, then okay. But I feel like there's something about, okay, no, tell me one more thing. Okay. I feel like someone maybe with this, something will happen in the year, because this unexpected visitors ain't no lie. It just seems like if something happens between you two, from their perspective, either they haven't talked to you in a while and they may wait a while, maybe for the energies that it's been quite a while with this person, they may be feeling like when they meet up with you, or if they were to connect with you, there may be some beef between you two, beef that was unresolved with the 5 of Wands, but it's almost like beef that they themselves have within them, not so much beef with you, but beef that they may have been either working through or working on, wondering if they would be good enough in a way, because with the star here, I'm sensing a hopelessness. These cards are clarifying this for me. So the star is clarifying this, which is hopeless. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And the Ten of Wands also comes out. So it seems like there obviously has been disappointment in this connection and a rekindling of sorts, or a refurbishing, a revamping of this or something seems to have not low odds, but the person's perception is that it has low odds, you know. Oh God. So I asked, what is your counterpart thinking? And we came up with the Hanged Man in reverse. So they may not be thinking about it. Interesting. They may not be thinking about it. They may be waiting things out. Oh boy. Waiting things out and low-key trying to improve themselves, but not working on it. Not thinking about it. Now, let me check what the energy is of the Hangman, because it could be that they're not thinking about it, but they're doing something about it. They're getting themselves better. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. The Hierophant. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. So it could be that they are preparing themselves by doing certain things, because I see no swords here. Ain't no thinking here. So they may more so be biding their time until they're ready to go home, saying, look at all the things I brought, so at least it lets this not be so heavy. They're meeting this sort of hopeless situation by, it's almost like a prodigal son type thing, where the prodigal son came home, except in this case the prodigal son is coming home with bearing gifts, you know, bearing gifts of some sort. So something about 7 months to a year here for this. If those numbers mean differently to you from how I've explained, tapped into them, then use your own discernment. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. I don't feel like right now, though, it doesn't look like right now, even though, not to say intentions are good, even though it's not now. I don't feel like the person is ready or feel like they are ready. They want to give it some time, and maybe some time will hopefully heal wounds, but at least if it's not wounds, they're hoping that some time will make things easier to forgive, right? Where when they come bearing gifts of what they've done or whatever, and that to prepare themselves, it won't be so bad. So I'm not sure if something's happened between you two or anything like that. Alternatively, if this isn't them, and if this is more so answering the question of what's going on in your connection, it may be that that's just more so a message for you, in that not now, more so within 7 to 11, 6 to 13 months, somewhere around there, because your person they're working on something within themselves to connect to themselves. So I hope that helped in some sort of way. I'll see you in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, feel free to check out the other of my videos that you may have missed, so that you don't miss them. And I will see you in the comments, okay? Keep your light on and good luck. Hey Carnelian, how are ya? Welcome to your Divine Connection Twin Flame reading. This video started out, I think, as like a what are they thinking, your divine connection, or like what's going on with your divine connection. I spy. We're supposed to be spying on your divine partner or your twin flame, but yeah, the message coming out are different. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm gonna shuffle off camera. Okay. I'm going to shuffle off camera And if that bothers you, I don't know what to tell you, but I will shuffle off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to stop here. The High Priestess came out first and then the Temperance. I don't say this often. It seems like with whatever your divine partner may be thinking, they may be connecting with you. This is kind of melancholic. It seems like your divine partner may be thinking about you. I think your divine partner is thinking. Your divine partner has been thinking about you, and connecting with you. Like energetically. We have finances and career. That came out last. Either your divine partner or your interesting. Okay. So it's not the time yet. Why? Things are being worked on. Things are being worked on. Interesting. That's funny. The devil. Sure. There's other things taking their response, their thing. I'm not sure if you're how deeply you're connecting with your partner, how often you connect with them, or what your individual story is here, but it seems to me that your divine partner thinks about you, your twin flame thinks about you. They do. They think about you, but I don't think they can give to you right now, and I think they know that. Maybe. I think they know that, or they just can't give to you right now. They are, as far as your divine connection is, well, you still have it with the devil here and the Temperance here. No, you still have it with the devil here. Okay, you still have it with the devil here. You're still connected. Try as you might, try as they might. They still think about you. Try as you might, you still think about them. You still, you can't escape them. You can't. You're sort of tied to them, tethered to them. Try as you might for yourself and for them as well. That's what's going on there. As far as them and what they're thinking, it's looking like they do think about you. Yes, they do. They may just not be able to give to you all that they would like. Yeah. They may not be able to give to you all that they would like. But there's also something else. Yeah, there's something else. You see, she's pouring this cup into this other cup. And they may be, I don't want to say they're afraid to give to you, but they think about you. For sure. They can't not think about you. I'm sensing some fear. Maybe it's because of the forgiving and learning and to stay optimistic. I don't think they feel hopeful about this connection. Or I don't think they think you think well of them, right? But rest assured, they think about you. And they're working, but they're, not to say a slave to work, but they're using work as a means to, not work even, just other things. Because it's not the right time, but I feel like that's for you as well. What you need to know about the connection is you two are still tied to each other, no matter what it kind of may look like on the outside. It's like, you know, when you're at the gym and you're working out and you're in that sort of no-mind state of just running, you're, to the outside world, it looks like, oh, look, she's getting it, he's getting it on the treadmill or whatever. but in your mind, like, you're thinking about things, right? You're ruminating, you're thinking over things. Yeah. They want to give to you, man. They want to give to you. They want to give to you. They think about you. They want to give to you, but, what is the but? There's a but. What is the but? What is the but? Nine of Pentacles wanted to come out. They want to be single. They want to be free. They don't want to have any responsibilities. They're afraid of giving you too much. I don't want to use that old excuse of, oh, they've been hurt before. They've given so much to other people, and now they're afraid. They're wounded. They're afraid to give to you. Yeah, that's probably acting in. But I feel like they also know that would be bullshit. I feel like, I'm gonna tell you what I feel like, and then we'll call it quits. Who am I hurting? What I feel here is that your person could give to you. They want to give to you. However, they don't want to give to you because they feel like if they gave to you, you would really be the last person they would give to. And they would give to you everything. It's one of those things where if they were to be yours, if they were to fully commit to you, if they were to fully enter into the divine partnership and recognize it for what it is, to your face, their face, in front of God and everybody and the people you love, that would be it. You would be it, and that's scary to think that this person is in fact your divine counterpart, your rib, right? That's the scary part. The fact that being with you, I don't like using love. people use that so loosely. They love you. No, calm down. Maybe they do. This is Temperance. But I feel like they have a deep connection to you, and they want to maintain their balance. They want to maintain their sense of self, their independence, and they know that they're addicted to you. Like, when they're with you, they want more of you. Yep. So they stay away so that they don't want more of you, but like they know that if they were to give you themselves, they would really be giving you themselves. And that would be like it. That would be the final it. And that's scary. Oh, very interesting. Yeah, they can't quit you. That's sad. Or good. I don't know your story, but with this, stay optimistic and forgiving and learning. It seems a little sad to me. It's a little sad. Not gonna lie, it's a little sad. There's some sadness here for me. Strength. I said, tell me about, stay optimistic about your love life, and the Strength card came out. So they are trying to find that inner something. They need that inner something in order for them to rise to the occasion. And it's just, it's something. To ask someone to give of themselves wholly is one thing. For someone to cognitively know that if I step into this fully aware and consciously and say, yes, I am yours, and to know that once you do that, that's it. Like, this is the ultimate person for you. That's scary because it's like you're signing your life away in a way. You know, you don't know what that looks like on the other side. So I feel like that's what this person is thinking in as human way as they possibly can. And that's gonna take some time. Wow. Giant woman. That's crazy. All right, Carnelian, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. If you would like to check out the rest of the videos, feel free to. I would love to have you check those out. Perhaps other readings will make more sense to you. After this reading, go ahead and drink some water, especially if it resonated. Just hydrate yourself and your spirit. I'll see you in the comments. Feel free to like the video and share it with with a friend. Alright, babes. I wish you everything. Keep your light on and good luck. Hello there, Rose Quartz. Hello, Rose Quartz. Welcome to your... This reading got a little bit messy in that we're not only picking up... Maybe it's because it's a divine connection and I'm purposely tuning into that energy, and the energy is not... I don't know. Simple. This is an I Spy supposedly of what your divine counterpart / twin flame is thinking. But what's been coming up is where they're at has been coming up, and where your connection is at as well. So, well, you'd have to confirm that for me in the comments. You'd have to let me know what resonates and how it resonates, and I'd love to hear that. But in any case, like I said in the opening of the video, I am going to shuffle off camera. If that bothers you, goodbye. I can't help that. It's either that or give you a shit message. Okay. So take your pick. I am going to be shuffling off camera. When I come back, there will be cards, and then we will explore the message. Okay? Papa. Okay, mama. Oh, papa. Interesting. Nick's secrets. I feel like your person may be in a bit of a crisis. I don't know. I feel like, let me tell you the order. Oh, you can't see. Let me tell you the order of how your cards came out. I asked, what are they thinking? Nyx came out with secrets. Then I asked, where are they at? The Tower came out. Then I asked, oh, the Tower? What? Where are they at? Six of Swords comes out. Then I say, really? Where are they at? The Wheel comes out in the reverse. And I said, tell me one more time where they at. And the World comes out. We have 3 major arcanas over where they're at. Okay? It seems to me that they may be, I don't want to say they're in the midst of a crisis, because that seems major. I feel like they're either in the, I don't know, in a soft midst of crisis. They, like, it's like a soft crisis. It's almost like something has already happened and now they're dealing with the aftermath of it. And they may be feeling a lack of control. They may be feeling a lack of what they can do to address things. And so they're thinking quite a lot about how to move forward, how to move things through. Whoa. I'm getting more so about their life than about you, really. But as far as their connection with you, they're not quite done with it either. There still is that connection. So if something did happen between you two, it already has happened. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's already happened. And either something came, either they think you, I want to say, for some of you watching this, some of you were the perpetrator of something. You were the perpetrators of something. As far as what they're thinking, if you're not in contact necessarily, they may be thinking that you're with someone else. Shit, maybe you are with someone else, but they may be thinking that you are with someone else. But I feel like for now, I think they may be dealing with something else. This is why I had to do this shit off camera, because this is taking up your precious time. It helps me think, but alright. Yeah. As far as what they're thinking is, they're not wanting to think about you. Did you do something off to them? Did you do something wrong to them? Because it's looking like they're caught between, not a rock and a hard place. No, I won't say that. But there's almost like a sense of like loss of control, where they don't really know what to do. Okay, for some of you, you did something to them, or they are feeling slighted in some sort of way. I feel like, I will read next, but they're feeling slighted in some sort of way, and they don't want to think about you. For others of you, your person feels like you may be, your divine counterpart may be feeling that you are seeing someone else and you don't think about them. That you've gotten over them and you don't think about them. In either case, this isn't done entirely. Between you two. Something's not over yet. Like the last brick hasn't fallen yet. And I feel like that's a good thing. I feel like no one should really act. At least they won't act or shouldn't act. Because something may come in the way. I don't... This is kind of... It looks like if when someone tries to leave... Excuse me, sorry about that. Okay, girl. It seems like when someone tries to leave this connection, something bad happens. Have you experienced that? It seems like when someone tries to leave, something bad happens or something pulls them right back in and they feel like they can't leave. That they don't have the not the strength to leave, but they don't have what they need to leave. You know? Oh, right. Yeah. But it seems like it's just leaving may be blocked by the fact that it's not time yet. You're still in this cycle with them. You're still in this thing with them. It could be distance could be a thing. Looking at the internet here with the world, but I'm seeing more so. Oh yeah, this could actually be really long distance because that's a whole different world actually. But things not quite being settled. That's where y'all are at. This person. Where they're at is they know things aren't quite settled and they can't quite leave. I feel like when they try to leave or when you try to leave, something happens for you to remember them, or something happens with them for them to remember you, to think about you. Yeah. Yeah, there he is. I was like, girl, you trying to tell me you can't leave and the devil ain't gonna show up? You just gonna show me the wheel and the world and the tower? B, come through. The devil telling me about the Six of Swords. Not quite being able to leave. The devil is in reverse, so it's like your chain is long enough, and maybe each time they try to leave, or each time they try to separate the connection, or each time something between you two, it gets longer and longer. You know, the chain. Oh my God, it gets longer and longer, but they can't. It's still, the connection is still there. You know. This with this Four of Swords, this is helping me clarify the Tower, which is telling me that it's just not time yet. It's just not time yet to leave. It's like, I feel like they may be tending to this situation within themselves and you, because this is telling me about what's going on, like between, like the connection, or where they're at. So they may be quiet, they may be distant, because sleep is a whole other world. Nick says there are times when you must surrender your need to know. Some things open up only when they choose to. Yep, not by demand. The mysterious and unknowable is the domain of the Greek goddess Nyx. She shows you the veils that may not part from you at this time. Shit, we figured it out. This shit's not, that sucks. At this time, right now, you're meant to keep on your path, trusting that secrets will be revealed as the goddess Nyx decides. Remain true to your intentions and keep moving forward, remaining curious and open to what you can discover. Allow your need to know the details right now to fall away and just be present to all the life that life is offering you. Judge nothing as good or bad, just be with what arises. Soon the treasure you seek will be revealed, and it will be better and more valuable than you could have imagined. The goddess Nyx knows what is best for you. Trust and all will be revealed in divine timing. And if this isn't the most divine timingest of cards, this is, your person is thinking something. They either think that you are with someone else, they don't want to think about you, but I feel like they think that something's going on. Do I feel like they are keeping secrets from you? I don't see why someone would be thinking of keeping secrets from you. If the secret that they're keeping from you is a secret, the secret that they are keeping from you would be that they don't think about you, and it would be that they don't think about you, but they do. They're still tied to you. Try as they might. We have the devil here. Wow. It seems like they may be taking some space in order to figure things out, and honestly, it kind of seems like whatever it is they're doing aligns with what they may be thinking. It's just a sort of different way of showing it. I feel like they're something from the past, either between you two or something presently happened, and they're still moving through that phase. You two are still moving through that phase of whatever happened between you two. If that's the situation, you both can't quite leave the situation quite yet. But with that, it seems like things may turn around as soon as things turn around, when they turn around. So, and by that I mean that the tower and the rubble and all that debris and all that stuff won't be in the connection as much or holding as much weight anymore. And then we can see what happens beyond this when the wheel finally moves forward, when they take action. This is the magician on this side of the wheel, okay? And this is, to me, it tells me that you have, the wheel either way is like you don't have much of a choice. It's sort of like the, what free will? But this is the magician's side, which to me is kind of like, you have a little bit of some game, a little bit of say, but I feel like it's keeping this person and therefore the connection in a certain, not stagnancy, but in a certain place. It's still in this certain place. Okay, I hope this helped in some way. I wish you everything. I'd like to see you in the comments. Let me know how this resonated for you. And check out the rest of the videos if it so moves you. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video if you subscribe. And I wish you everything. Keep your light on and good luck.